You're booking a hotel room. The price was $299 yesterday. Today it's $189, marked down from $399. You feel like you're getting an amazing deal, so you book immediately. But here's the truth. That room was never $399. It was never even $299. The hotel just made you think you saved $210 when you actually overpaid by $50. This is the story of how the hotel industry has turned pricing into a psychological warfare game where you always lose. Americans spend over $200 billion on hotel rooms every year. And hotels have turned extracting maximum money from you into a science so sophisticated that airlines look honest by comparison. They use dynamic pricing algorithms that change rates every few minutes. They create fake urgency with only 2 rooms left. Warnings. They show you crossed out prices that never existed. They add fees that somehow aren't included in the price. And they've designed their booking systems to confuse, mislead, and manipulate you at every step. A study found that hotels overcharge customers by an average of 13% compared to the true market rate, simply through pricing manipulation and psychological tricks. That's $26 billion per year extracted through pure manipulation. Not better service. Not better rooms. Just better tricks. Let me show you exactly how they do it. Let's start with the most blatant manipulation, fake original prices. You're searching for hotels in Miami. You find one that looks good. The price shows $399, $189. You save $210. Your brain immediately thinks, wow, 53% off. I need to book this before the sale ends. But here's the truth. That room was never $399. That's not the regular price. That's not what anyone ever pays. It's a completely made-up number designed to make $189 seem like a steal. Hotels call this the reference price or rack rate. It's the fictional maximum price they claim the room could theoretically cost. But in reality, virtually nobody pays rack rate. It exists purely as a psychological anchor. There was a lawsuit against several major hotel chains for this exact practice. The plaintiffs argued that showing fake original prices constitutes false advertising. You know what the hotel's defense was. Everyone knows those aren't real prices. It's just marketing. Think about how insane that is. Their legal defense was literally, yes, we're lying, but everyone knows we're lying, so it's okay. Some of them lost those lawsuits and had to pay millions in settlements. But most hotels still do it because the profits from the manipulation far exceed the occasional legal settlements. But the fake pricing goes even deeper. Hotels use something called drip pricing. They show you one price initially, then add fees and charges as you go through the booking process. You see $189 per night, and think that's what you'll pay. But by the time you get to checkout, it's $189 plus $35 resort fee plus $25 parking plus $15 facility fee plus taxes. Your $189 room is now $290. And they structure this deliberately. They know that once you've invested time searching, comparing, reading reviews, and filling out your information, you're psychologically committed. You're less likely to abandon the booking when the fees appear at the end. This is called the sunk cost fallacy, and hotels exploit it ruthlessly. There's also the taxes and fees not included trick. Hotels show you the base price and hide all the additional costs until the final page. Some booking sites even make you create an account before showing you the full price. Why? Because every extra step you take toward booking increases your commitment. The more time and effort you invest, the less likely you are to walk away. One study found that 67% of customers who abandon hotel bookings do so when they see the final price with all fees included. Hotels know this, so they hide those fees as long as possible. Now let's talk about the fake urgency tactics hotels use to make you book immediately without thinking. You've seen these messages. Only 2 rooms left at this price. 12 people are looking at this hotel right now. Last booked 3 minutes ago. In high demand. Book now or risk missing out. These messages are designed to trigger FOMO, fear of missing out. They make you feel like if you don't book right now, you'll lose this opportunity forever. But here's the reality. Most of these messages are either completely fake or deliberately misleading. Only 2 rooms left at that specific price for that specific room type on that specific booking site. The hotel might have 50 other rooms available. They might have 10 more of that exact room type available at a $5 higher price point. Or that same room might be available on another booking site. The scarcity is artificial. It's manufactured to create urgency. 12 people are looking at this hotel right now. This number is often completely made up. Booking sites have been caught showing the same X people are looking number to everyone, regardless of actual traffic. And even if people are looking, so what? Looking doesn't mean booking. It doesn't mean those rooms are about to sell out. It's just a number designed to make you feel competitive pressure. Last booked 3 minutes ago. This could be true, but it's deliberately chosen information. They don't tell you that 5 people canceled in the last hour. They don't tell you that the hotel has had rooms available at this price for 3 weeks straight. They only show you information that creates urgency, never information that suggests you have time to think. Then there's the countdown timer. This price expires in 1437. These timers are rarely connected to actual price changes. They adjust psychological pressure. When the timer hits 0, the price often doesn't change at all, or it changes by $5 and then another timer appears. One investigative journalist tested this by tracking a hotel room price with a timer expiring message. When the timer hit 0, the price stayed exactly the same. 6 hours later, the same room showed a new timer with the same urgent discount. The urgency was fake. The timer was fake. The whole thing was theater designed to make you panic book. Now we get into the really creepy stuff, personalized pricing based on your data. Hotels and booking sites track everything about you. And I mean everything. Your device. Are you on an iPhone or Android? iPhone's users have been shown to pay 20 to 30% more for hotel rooms on average. So if you're on an iPhone, you might see higher prices. Your location. Searching from a wealthy neighborhood. Higher prices. IP address showing you're in a high-income area. Higher prices. Your browsing history. Have you been searching for luxury hotels? Now even mid-range hotels show you higher prices because the algorithm knows you're willing to pay more. Your previous bookings, booked expensive hotels in the past. Congratulations, you've been flagged as a high-value customer and you'll see higher prices. Your search behavior, searched for the same hotel multiple times. That's a signal that you're interested, maybe even desperate. Prices go up. There was a study where researchers searched for the same hotel from different devices, different locations, and with different browsing histories. The price variations for the same room on the same night ranged from $189 to $276. Same room, same night. 46% price difference based purely on who was searching. This is called dynamic pricing or algorithmic pricing, but it's really just discrimination. They are charging you more because they've calculated that you'll pay more. And it's all legal. There are virtually no laws preventing this kind of personalized pricing discrimination. But it gets worse. Hotels and booking sites also use what's called steering. If the algorithm determines you're price sensitive, it'll show you cheaper properties first. If it determines you're willing to splurge, it'll show you expensive properties first. You might think you're seeing a neutral list of hotels sorted by price or rating. You're not. You're seeing a personalized list designed to extract maximum money from you specifically. And here's the kicker, even the sorting options are manipulated. You select sort by price, low to high. The site shows you results. But those results might not actually be sorted by price. They might be sorted by a combination of price and commission rate. Booking sites make money from commissions. Hotels pay them 15 to 30% of the booking price. So when you sort by price, the algorithm might prioritize hotels that pay higher commissions, even if they are not actually the cheapest. You think you're in control. You're not. The algorithm is steering you toward whatever makes the platform the most money. Let's talk about the relationship between hotels and booking sites like Expedia, Booking.com, Hotels.com, and Priceline, because this is where the manipulation gets layered. First, you need to know, most of these sites are owned by the same companies. Expedia owns Hotels.com, Hotwire, Orbitz, Travelocity, and more. Booking Holdings owns Booking.com, Priceline, Kayak, Agoda. So when you think you're comparing prices across multiple sites, you're often comparing prices within the same corporate family. They are all pulling from the same inventory system, but showing you different prices. Why would they show different prices for the same room? Because they are testing what you'll pay. It's A/B testing on a massive scale. The same room on Expedia might be $210, on Hotels.com it's $199, and on Hotwire it's $189. They are the exact same room, same cancellation policy, everything identical. Just different prices to see which presentation extracts the most money. And here's the really sneaky part, the bundle and save trick. Booking sites will tell you, book your flight and hotel together and save $150. Sounds great, right? But when researchers analyzed these bundles, they found that in 60% of cases, booking separately was actually cheaper. The savings were calculated against inflated reference prices. The bundle might show, hotel, $250, flight, $400, bundle price, $550, you save $100. But if you search for the hotel and flight separately, you'd find them for $210 and $310. The actual total, $520. The bundle savings cost you $30 extra. They are literally charging you more and telling you you're saving money. Then there's the rewards program manipulation. Booking.com has genius levels, Hotels.com has their stamp card, Expedia has points. These programs are designed to lock you into using one platform. They make you feel like you're accumulating value, when in reality, they are just preventing you from price shopping across platforms. You're so focused on earning your 10th stamp for a free night that you don't notice you're overpaying by $30 per booking. Over 10 bookings, you paid $300 extra to get one free $150 night. You lost $150 and thought you won. And the member prices or sign in to see lower rates trick is just data collection. They want you to create an account so they can track your behavior, personalize prices, and send you marketing emails. The member price is often just the regular price. The non-member price is inflated to make the member price seem like a deal. Hotels have been pushing a Book Direct campaign for years. They claim, book directly with us and get the best rates. Why pay third-party fees? This sounds consumer-friendly. It's not. The truth is, hotels hate paying 15 to 30% commissions to booking sites. So they are trying to convince you to book directly to save themselves money. They call it disintermediation. But are you actually getting better rates when you book direct? Sometimes yes, often no. A comprehensive study compared prices across booking sites and hotel direct booking for 1,000 hotels. The results: 40% of the time, the hotel direct price was cheapest. 35% of the time, booking sites were cheapest. 25% of the time, prices were identical. So hotels claim that they always have the best rates. It's a lie. And when the hotel direct price is cheaper, it's often only by $5 to $10. But you lose the consumer protections that booking sites offer. Booking sites often have better cancellation policies, 24/7 customer service, price matching guarantees, and dispute resolution. Book directly with a hotel and you're at their mercy if something goes wrong. Hotels also use member rates to pretend they're giving you deals. Join our free loyalty program for exclusive member rates. But those exclusive member rates are often the same prices available on booking sites. The hotel just inflated their public rates to make the member rates look special. And once you join their loyalty program, they've captured your email and can spam you with promotions. They've also tracked your booking patterns and can adjust prices based on your behavior. There's also the best rate guarantee scam. Hotels claim, find a lower rate somewhere else and we'll match it plus give you 25% off. Sounds great, but the fine print is ridiculous. The lower rate must be for the exact same room type, same cancellation policy, same dates, on a public website, no private deals, found within 24 hours of your booking, not including loyalty points or rewards, not a package deal, not a coupon or promotional code. By the time you meet all these requirements, there are almost no eligible lower rates. Hotels can safely make this guarantee knowing they'll rarely have to honor it. One consumer advocate tested 50 hotels' best rate guarantees. Only 3 actually honored the price match without hassle. The rest either denied the claim on technicalities or made the process so difficult that customers gave up. We need to talk about resort fees because this might be the most brazen scam in the entire hotel industry. You book a room for $150 per night. Great price. You show up to check in and there's a resort fee of $45 per night. Your $150 room is now $195. What is a resort fee? Hotels claim it covers amenities like pool access, gym access, Wi-Fi, local calls, newspapers. But here's the problem. These are amenities that every hotel provides. They are not extras. They are basic features. It's like a restaurant charging you a fork fee because you used their utensils. And you can't opt out. Even if you don't use the pool, don't need Wi-Fi, don't want a newspaper, you still pay the resort fee. It's mandatory. So why not just include it in the room price? Because of psychology and search algorithms. When you search for hotels and sort by price, you see the base rate, not the base rate plus fees. A hotel charging $150 plus $45 fee will appear cheaper in search results than a hotel honestly charging $195 all-inclusive. The hotel using resort fees gets more bookings because they appear cheaper, even though they are actually the same price or more expensive. It's false advertising, but somehow it's legal. The FTC has been trying to crack down on this for years, but hotel lobbying groups keep blocking meaningful regulation. As of 2024, resort fees generate an estimated $3.5 billion per year for hotels. That's $3.5 billion extracted through what is essentially a pricing shell game. And resort fees keep increasing. In 2010, the average resort fee was $12. In 2015, it was $21. Now, the average is $35, and some luxury hotels charge $50 to $75 per night. At high-end Vegas hotels, you might pay a $200 room rate plus a $75 resort fee plus $50 parking. Your $200 room is actually $325. That's a 62.5% increase hidden in fees. But wait, there's more. Some hotels now charge facility fees, destination fees, amenity fees, urban fees. These are all just resort fees with different names, invented because resort fee got too much negative attention. One hotel in San Francisco charges a wellness fee that supposedly covers the cost of providing healthy snacks in the lobby. It's $25 per night. For snacks you probably won't eat. The hotel industry's lobbying group, American Hotel and Lodging Association, defends these fees by saying they allow hotels to advertise lower base rates and stay competitive. Translation: we're allowed to lie about prices because if we told the truth, customers would choose cheaper hotels. Now let's talk about hotel loyalty programs, because these are designed to make you think you're winning when you're actually losing. Marriott Bonvoy, Hilton Honors, IHG Rewards, Hyatt, all the major chains have loyalty programs. They promise free nights after X stays, room upgrades, late checkout, exclusive member rates. Sounds great, but the reality is much darker. First, the free nights aren't free. You had to spend thousands of dollars to earn them. And when you try to redeem them, the hotel has blacked out most dates. Want to use your free night during summer vacation? Blackout dates. Holiday weekend. Blackout dates. That conference you're attending. Blackout dates. The free nights are only available on random Tuesdays in February when nobody wants to travel anyway. And even then, the free night often requires way more points than it should. Hotels have been systematically devaluing their points programs. In 2018, a free night at a mid-tier Marriott might cost 25,000 points. Now, that same hotel, same room, costs 40,000 to 50,000 points. Your points lost 40 to 60% of their value, and Marriott just shrugged and said dynamic pricing. Then there's the status tiers, silver, gold, platinum, whatever. You're told that reaching higher tiers gets you amazing benefits, but the benefits are largely worthless. Free Wi-Fi should be free anyway. Complimentary water bottle costs the hotel 15 cents. Potential room upgrade. Potential means they'll upgrade you if the hotel is empty and they were going to give you that room anyway. Late checkout. Subject to availability, meaning it's not guaranteed. To reach top-tier status, you typically need 50 to 75 nights per year. That's $8,000 to $15,000 in hotel spending. For what? Free Wi-Fi and a maybe upgrade. The real benefit of loyalty programs isn't for you. It's for the hotel. Once you're locked into a loyalty program, you stop comparing prices. You automatically book with your preferred chain because you want those points, even when their hotels are 20% more expensive. You're sacrificing money to earn points that are constantly being devalued. You're a hamster on a wheel, running faster and faster to stay in the same place. Hotels love this because loyal customers are less price sensitive. You'll pay more just to stay within your preferred brand family. One study found that loyalty program members pay an average of 12% more per booking than non-members. Over a lifetime of travel, that's thousands of dollars in overpayment to earn free nights that you can barely use. And don't even get me started on co-branded credit cards. Hotels partner with credit card companies to offer cards that earn bonus points. These cards often have annual fees of $95 to $450. You're paying for the privilege of earning points in a program that's constantly devaluing those points. The math almost never works out in your favor. You'd be better off using a cashback card, saving the annual fee, and just booking the cheapest hotel regardless of brand. But hotels know that people are psychologically attracted to points and status. We're gamified into loyalty even when it costs us money. Finally, let's talk about hotel comparison sites like Trivago, Kayak, and Google Hotels. These sites position themselves as neutral helpers that show you all available options so you can find the best deal. They are not neutral. They are profit-driven businesses that manipulate what you see. First, they don't actually show you all available prices. They show you prices from partners who pay them commissions or advertising fees. There might be 15 booking sites offering a hotel room. The comparison site shows you 8 of them, the ones that pay commissions or have advertising agreements. The cheapest option might not even appear in your results because that booking site doesn't have a partnership with the comparison site. Second, the sorting on comparison sites is manipulated. You sort by price, low to high. But the results aren't sorted purely by price. They are sorted by a combination of price and featured status. Hotels and booking sites can pay to be featured or promoted on comparison sites. These listings appear higher in results even if they are not actually the cheapest. You think you're seeing the cheapest option first. You're actually seeing whoever paid the most to be at the top. Third, comparison sites use the same fake urgency tactics as booking sites. Great price. Lower than usual. 20 travelers booked this hotel today. Price is increasing soon. These messages are generated by algorithms based on limited data and designed to create panic booking behavior. And here's the dirtiest secret. Some comparison sites actually own booking sites. Kayak is owned by Booking Holdings, which also owns Booking.com and Priceline. So when you use Kayak to compare prices, you're using a tool owned by one of the biggest booking sites. You think it's neutral. It's not. The comparison site will subtly steer you toward its own properties. The prices might be highlighted differently. The user reviews might be more prominent. The recommended badge appears more often. It's like asking a car salesman which car you should buy and expecting unbiased advice. So there you have it. From fake original prices to resort fees, from personalized pricing to loyalty program traps, from manufactured urgency to comparison site manipulation, the hotel industry has turned booking a room into a psychological warfare game where you are always the target. And the worst part, even knowing all of this, you're still going to fall for some of it. Because you're tired. You need a place to sleep. You don't have time to spend hours researching and comparing every hotel across every platform. You're booking a hotel room, not conducting an investigation. And the hotel industry knows this. They are counting on your exhaustion, your time constraints, and your limited mental bandwidth. They've made the system so complex, so opaque, and so manipulative that fighting against it requires more energy than most people have. But you're not completely powerless. Here's how to fight back. Use incognito mode or VPN when searching. It prevents personalized pricing based on your browsing history. Search from different devices to compare if prices change based on iPhone versus Android. Check the hotel's direct website and multiple booking sites. Don't trust anyone's claim to have the best rate. Calculate the total price including all fees before comparing hotels. Never book based on fake urgency messages. If it says only 2 rooms left, leave the page and come back an hour later. That scarcity is probably fake. Ignore loyalty programs unless you genuinely travel 30+ nights per year. For most people, they are a trap. Use credit card points that transfer to multiple programs rather than locking into one hotel chain. And most importantly, remember that everything you see is designed to manipulate you. The prices, the urgency messages, the member deals, the resort fees, all of it is theater designed to extract maximum money from you. Hotels aren't your friends. Booking sites aren't doing you favors. They are businesses that have weaponized psychology and data science against you. Will you still overpay sometimes? Probably. But at least you'll know you're being manipulated. And knowing is half the battle. If this video changed how you see hotel booking, smash that subscribe button. We're exposing the manipulation tactics of every major industry. Comment below, what's the most you've ever been screwed by hotel fees? And have you ever successfully used a best rate guarantee? Let me know. Until next time, happy travels.